All right, ready to go, my dear?
I am ready to go. Mercury retrogrades, and it goes through 2 signs. It retrogrades on Friday. It goes through Capricorn for about 5 or 6 days, and then it backs into Sagittarius. So here we go with the zodiac. For Sagittarians, that's the hardest time for them because it retrogrades in their second house of money, and then retrogrades back into their first house of their physical self. So not only does it disrupt your financial flow, you get misunderstood in personally what it is you were trying to do. The good news is it only is retrograde until like the 28th, so we can start the new year at least with it direct and forward. For Capricorns, this is where they end up shooting themselves in the foot because that retrograde is in their 12th house. It starts out in their first house, but then it retrogrades into their 12th. So I expect trouble with partnerships and relationships in general, misunderstanding. Capricorns can sometimes be a little harsh, and they never realize that their partner's feelings get very easy. Yeah, I know. So you got to be careful with your words. For Aquarians, they really need to take the advice of an older female. An older female's been trying to help them out, and they flat ignored them. But they find out in about 2 weeks or so that they really should have listened to their mamas. It's that kind of a thing. And if they do, they can straighten it out and make the best of it. For Pisces, they have a fairly easy time with this. They are working on a group objective that will then impact their career. If Pisces tries to go it alone, they won't have nearly the success that they will professionally if they try and work a group effort rather than an individual one. For Aries, they have a different circumstance. They need to help out their colleagues and their friends and realize that the Aries success comes from their friends and colleagues succeeding, then it would work for them as well. For Tauruses, this is horrible. Legal, educational, contracts, negotiations, or agreements. If you haven't signed your contract or nailed down your agreement by Friday, then you should probably wait till the end of the year before you go ahead and do that. But if you're in any kind of legal mess, the holidays is a great time to beg for mercy.
No, okay.
Yeah, for Geminis, this has to do with other people's resources flowing their way, and they just need to add up the columns of numbers twice, maybe 3 times or so. Make sure that that is right, because it's bound to happen with other people's resources. For Cancers, they are dealing with partnership issues, and they're going to feel that the partner is being kind of serious and draconian about it, and rather than have hurt feelings, they need to really openly communicate on whose responsibilities are where. For Leos, not a bad time at all. A little bit of a work setback in a structure kind of a thing. And I'm thinking it's more what the Leo was trying to create in business and work rather than what is existing. And there's a part of that they need to revamp, go over again, and then it'll be straight by the 30th, and then they'll be able to take a child of their mind and really give birth to it.
Gotcha.
For Virgos, it's in their 4th house at home. Virgos have been trying so hard to take their creativity and make more of it, and they really have to realize that they need to focus on doing that out of their home environment rather than looking for an outside source. And Virgos get to say hi to an old flame, which I'm kind of looking forward to tell you the truth. That makes your holidays bright, because there's that amnesty that goes on at Christmas.
Provided you're not attached.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, then there's no amnesty at all. For Libras, it has really more to do with trying to recreate something solid at home, something they've been working on, remodeling, redoing something to refurbish their home. They need more information about it. They don't have all the information at hand, and they really shouldn't do that right before the holidays. They should really table that till January.
Okay.
For Scorpios, the last sign, it is going to be in their 3rd house of day-to-day living. Scorpios are trying really hard to negotiate something, to come to terms, to close something, and the money's not going to be right. If it's not right by Friday, the money's not likely to be right until the very end of the year, so they may want to break off negotiations and then pick them back up towards the end of the year. So that's tomorrow's news today for the Mercury retrograde that we're going through. And the only good thing I can see is that there's going to be a lot of sales on stuff before Christmas rather than afterwards.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Tomorrow's news today, and come see me.
Okay, we'll see you next
At
Wednesday back here, but we will also see her later on today at our Outback Lunch for Christmas Wish over on Tyrone, beginning at 11 o'clock this morning from 11 to 1.
That's right, and remember that giving keeps the money flow going. It really does. You know, if you hold on to your money and make it scream, you know, that it's harder to have money flow into you. So give a little, and I always think get a lot.
There you go. Well said, my dear. See you in just a little while. Back.
There you go.